I'm not good.
Welcome back to Tabletalkers. Well,
He'll be fine.
Hmm.
He'll be fine.
I don't know if he's joking or not.
He'll be fine.
All right. Oh, here for Marks for Destiny. We might now have a incredibly last-second delay.
No, he's fine. Continue.
All right, he's fine. So, you okay, Thaddeus?
Yeah, it kicked me.
See, I didn't know if you were doing it for the bit or
I
not.
told you he was fine.
But last time, party took a little recovery time. Not really too much planning on what they were going to do, but they had a small talk around a fire about their different religious beliefs, or a little bit of it. Some more than others. Some substance was passed around. Kamak still had a bit of a vision. I'll leave it up to him whether he thinks it was fun or not.
Part of that was fun.
Blood sacrifice in your people's name?
That's Tuesday.
I mean, it doesn't mean it has to be business. It can be fun.
No, that's business, sir.
Well, you can have fun with it at least.
No.
I don't know, some people do. But after having their bit of a trip, party had a little back and forth, and then we fast forwarded time through the week of just assuming the party was essentially helping Thazadun sit there and build up its defenses to actually sit there and wall off the place a bit more, refresh anything that was old wood that needed to be replaced, and just get a little bit of a plan going along. During the day before the last one, a rider from the far North Islands came along and introduced themselves to Val, seeming to have disdain for most everyone else there, giving Salt an especially dirty look, and trying to take charge of things that were already working fine. While they were ass-hatting around, the night before the actual event, which would be, let's say, a emaciated Dragonborn-esque figure came walking into town, giving the party both chills and bad vibes, noting that they had very good hearing at least, didn't need to eat or drink like normal people, having showed that it seemed to just pick up a blade of grass and just slurp it up, turn it to dust. But they said they were only here to observe, and they didn't really understand why people were doing this, and that they weren't going to get involved unless they needed to for self-defense. As they sat there, entered into the lodging and proceeded to just stand there and watch people. The party, being suspicious, went out for a deer hunt in the middle of the night. Caught a deer, killed a deer, had a fire along the roadside eating deer, where they sat down and discussed current plans, things about that guy, the status of if they should attempt to jump him or leave him alone. But unless anyone has anything they want to do in the middle of the night, we'll pick up on the day of.
I have not.
All right. No one has spoken.
The racist
So,
fuck shit afterwards.
what?
I said I have nothing. The racist fucks can wait to deal with their shit afterwards.
Exactly. So, everyone, you sleep pretty fine. Salt, you wake up to the familiar cawing of your bird, which probably wakes up a lot of people in the lodging here,
Yep.
as it's in the bag with you once again, like we discussed, of you just having
Absolutely.
alligator entire snout out, with it just sticking its head out cawing.
Look, just both pointed at the ceiling.
Have that kind of crusty eye opening of it's morning.
Fuck. We live another day. That's just to the bird.
Huh? But everyone getting up and bustling throughout the day, getting a bit of a communal breakfast set up in a large cauldron outside for anyone that, once again, wants a nice, hearty, just hot porridge.
Food is food.
Food is food. But any last-minute preparations or things that people want to speak with, possibly talk with anyone, just anything, or if not, we can fast forward till night.
I think at this point it's just a general look over to see what kind of people in general numbers at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
At the moment, you've got around 30 people that have come here, of what looks to be multiple. Most of it looks like it's mercenaries, or you could kind of slap on the label of adventurer to be type of people that are getting started. It doesn't look like the people here the best equipped, but they have gear, which is better than a lot of people can say. A lot of people double checking over their bows and crossbows. Some have slings ready as well. You know, you never know if you need a backup, just thwack something with a rock. But a lot of them are just going over their gear, double checking that everything is ready. Nothing needs replacing or fixing up. Your grave robber friends look to be scouting out off in the distance a bit. At a bit of an awkward angle, not necessarily towards the grave, but a little off from the town. Did you start to say something, Thad, or was that Matt's background noise?
That was Matt.
Okay. You and him are adjacent to each other on the on my screen, and in the corner of my eye I saw a green flicker down there when that noise was made. I didn't know if you were about to say something. But
So it looks like they're kind of just getting that our two lovely cultists, Detti, one of them is school Detti, is just kind of like checking out the area, keeping an eye out on a good off distance.
So, you've had experience with this stuff before. To you, it looks kind of like they're finding a good, safe distance to keep an eye on things, but stay as uninvolved as possible.
Fair. You want to survey where the good loot is and then have enough space so if shit comes your way, you can run away, but close enough you can get in quick after it's done.
Exactly.
We all know how scouting works. Good job, you two. Really putting that college education to work.
But your emaciated new acquaintance there. Once people are out and about from the day, they have taken up the interesting position of getting on the roof of the tavern and just standing there and now watching everyone once more. Also, a reminder, you had a long rest. If there's any, for the people that can swap their spell slots, if there's any spell slots you'd like to swap out.
Ready, done.
Didn't know if people did that throughout the week, but it is a reminder that, like, most of you can do that.
Oh yes, I swapped all of my spells. Thank you very much. It was super helpful.
All right. So, hours go by. The clouds that were passing through earlier last night have left today a dreary and overcast day, as the wind has steadily been chilling, like a cold front from the north coming down. Danny, Val, this is something you're pretty used to in terms of strong cold winds. But Cam, this friggin' sucks.
I'm upset, but not surprised.
Yeah. As it's getting towards dusk, you can't. I say getting towards dusk, which means with the heavy cloud set, it is rapidly darkening. Cam, there's something you haven't seen in person before actually happening. You got to see some of it on the ground up north, but it hadn't actually snowed while you were there.
Didn't it snow when the dragon was flying overhead?
No, that was its blood dripping out that got splashed around. Unless I am misremembering and you were right, it might have been snowing.
Yeah.
It has been a couple months. Either way, it wasn't snow. If it was snowing then, it wasn't snowing like this. As it starts to come down heavy. It's not like a sleet hail type mix, it's a solid fluffy snow. There's just a lot of it. As the hour goes by, you can faintly make out what looks to be a faint red glow on the horizon through the clouds. So, where would the party like to be in terms of positioning?
Well, right now we're all actively in town, so
That's what I'm asking. Where would you guys like to position yourself? There's not much here, but would you like to be outside of the defensive wall, essentially as frontline type deal?
Do they have a
Or-
proper wall set up?
They have not necessarily wall, but they have pretty much spikes set up to deter anything from getting in. As in wooden stakes driven up at angles to actively prevent and slow anything.
Okay, so there's something there to help out with that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm personally not a frontliner.
There are a few smaller elevated platforms that are built up for people to actually take a more proper archery post. However, with the current weather and nightfall, that advantage of range is non-existent.
I feel like I'm gone.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask real quick, since it is being nightfall and somebody tends to do it, I'm going to turn around to Danny and be like, hey, are you going to do the whole see farther in the dark thing again that you've been doing for us?
Do you want me to do that now? I'm pretty sure I can only share my site for 10 minutes?
Oh,
Maybe an hour?
I didn't know how long it was.
Hour.
No, close to an hour.
Damn, okay.
To help you out now if you need it.
Say, cost a spell slot to reactivate as a reminder.
No, probably best to wait until closer to time. I didn't know it was so short-lived. Just, Archer in the dark. So distance helps.
I'm just locked into being within 60 feet of Valvyaf.
Well, that's a fun thing with how this is coming down. 60 feet is past line of visibility.
Well, then less than that. Wherever the line is the problem.
In my pocket.
I don't like how this is going. So basically what you're saying is even if I have dark vision, the rain's going to obscure me for any kind of distance.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I'll stick closer to the group then. Never mind. I'd rather have the backup. Since I can't see that far, I'll probably stick with you, Cam, and hold back just a bit.
As large fires are lit near the archery towers and a few other places, just aside from to help people have visible line of sight of essentially where the line to hold is, also just warmth.
Oh, how is it? How dark is it right now? Like very, very dark.
It is nightfall. Say it is night with clouds. There's thick storming clouds, howling wind. You could basically the only light in the sky is a dim, ominous red light of what you assume to be the blood moon rising.
Just make sure you two protect your red mage.
I told you I was staying with you.
I know, I'm just passively saying.
I'm going to
You're frontliner,
turn
aren't
my
you?
back. Use the cantrip light.
Hooray, now the
It doesn't
blinding
do-
snow is brighter.
I
doesn't
know,
do-
but it just lets everybody know I'm friendly. They see a big thing running towards them. It's like, it's kind of hard to see. That's something. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right,
To be
Val.
fair, with the way light lurks and in the rain, that would help you see hopefully a little bit farther away. Specifically you. I'm not saying everything.
But yeah, that too. But I also don't want to be
Yeah.
shot back by someone that's not someone that's friendly.
Around himself. Yeah.
So whereabout is the cutoff for sight?
30.
And I guess I'm gonna try to stay 20. And then are we chaining this, or is it just clump around him?
The light's gonna be blue.
Okay.
Danny, are you going to be closer or farther away?
I was gonna be closer.
You know what? I'm gonna
Okay,
pick
it looks like
God.
they'll be closer, and then I'll stick with you in case something creeps up on us.
I'm gonna make my belt glow. My light'll be red. But like a different shade.
Be talking like a scarlet, a crimson, a mauve.
Just whatever stands out well enough against the red background that we currently have.
Burgundy. Yeah.
Do that.
Because there's a chance that we get separated in the snow, but then the light will still travel. And then we can see who's who where. Or at least whose thing is where. At least for us two.
I'm like, yeah, green flames. Hold on to just a green flame giving off my green light. If you ever see a green light, that's where I am. Just so you know. Green too. I'm not sure.
Danny? Actually, hold on. Danny and Cam, give me a religion check.
Yes,
Is this part of my religion? And as such, can I have advantage?
No, it's just general knowledge.
General knowledge on the religion of the slaves? Critical failure.
General knowledge on the... I have a natural 1,
Oh, excellent.
which is a 0.
Someone's keeping track of
thank you.
these things.
Cool.
So, whoever's doing so, we both got that one.
Me? You both got that ones. Lovely. Lovely. Guys, we need to not. I don't think you're going to like what happens when it hits the next checkpoint.
Why would I care about their gods?
How many checkpoints has it hit?
1.
Do you think I've paid attention to people outside of my own pantheon?
No shit, if you steal my
Or-
13 for his unlucky things, I will be legitimately upset. And actively start running away from him. I get that number
It's legit
so many
possible.
times.
It was completely random. He had me decide with a dice roll.
The only number that was sacred for a reroll was the natural 20.
Because obvious reasons, you know. We both agreed that'd be stupid as shit.
And the number's already taken. But alright. So we have a green flame, a
127.
blue light, and a red light.
It's 127 now, right?
127, correct. Alright. Salt, do you have any way of light for yourself?
Let me check out all this magic I have. No.
No.
It's okay, you can have a bird just screaming on your shoulder constantly.
You know, normally the bird would actually help, but in this instance, because of the rain, it doesn't.
Snow.
No, that's right.
One thing for light, or can I touch multiple things and have light on multiple things?
Leave light says one at a time. We can double check.
Light, I'm pretty sure, is one at a time as well.
The lights
Yeah,
out.
touch one object.
No. It's new.
It doesn't specifically say one at a time.
I'm pretty sure it says something along the lines of if you activate another light, it dismisses the old light.
The spell
Oh,
ends
yeah,
if you
yeah, I
the
see it.
spell
I
ends if you
did.
cast it again. Yeah, spell ends if you cast it again. Or dismiss it as an action.
Oh god, I forgot I have 150 feet of dark vision. Things you look at and forgot that you took because it's been a minute.
You don't need my 300 feet. That doesn't help you at all.
That helps me a lot. That doubles my vision still.
It's just if you're not around. All right. So, I guess the way you can find Salt if you think he's lost is listen for echo. Try to echolocate him.
Just caw into the wind.
Just gone.
So,
Just saying, we do also have rope.
you do have rope. You could tie people off to each other.
I don't really know his fighting style, though. We've been in, like, 2 instances of combat, maybe.
Up to you guys if you want to tie anyone to each other.
Nah. Not unless he's like, do this.
Just pictured someone tying themselves to Val and him charging forward, and now they're just stuck getting drug.
I think the is blind should mitigate that.
All right. But last chance. Any ideas, opportunities, things you wish to do, say, or ask beforehand? So we fast forward into the night. Snow falling more heavily.
Specifically, the thing that is glowing on me is my bucket.
Your bug
My bucket.
bucket. All right, Val, would you like to specify what's glowing on you?
Or doing our chip.
What?
I was eating a chip.
What
Just
what
looking
item
at
are you
the
having?
center.
What item are you having glow on you?
I guess technically it'd be what do you have on the back?
Plenty of things.
It'd probably be like a buckle, because that'd be more of like a more
The glowing-
cylinder-looking tube thing. So now it's a long blue glowing tube. Center of my back.
All right.
Glow stick.
Val will try to make sure the cylinder is unharmed. So,
As
I
I'm
will be
safety.
hospital.
the safety glow belt.
Oh, that's what we use for the NVGs.
So, I'd like everyone to give me initiative.
Counter argument.
Roll another natural.
God fucking damn
No. Did you roll another one?
No, the opposite.
Yeah, but I
He did.
have a fan. Oh, I'm fine.
Well,
It didn't count.
Dad?
I did, but I have advantage because of Druid.
Okay.
True.
Is your other one not a one?
An initiative?
I do get advantage on initiative.
Okay.
I can give
Twilight Cleric
anyone I
It
want
is
to.
very, very strong.
Myself.
That's just weird for a druid.
that's a class. Pretty sure that's a cleric
Stars.
one.
I'm predicting the future. I told you I could do this.
It's also weird for a cleric. As a matter of fact, I'd say it's
Well-
more weird for a cleric.
the cleric.
Oh, hang on.
I got a 14.
Oh, it is cleric.
Yes. Well, as
In fairness,
Yeah.
it's less weird for a cleric whose deity just goes, do better.
Yeah, but like,
the power creep cleric is power creep. So who do we have above 20?
21.
24.
Oh, I see how it is.
Forgot you had +4
I got a
dex.
critical initiative. It isn't going to fucking help me, but I got it.
Same,
Anyone else?
honestly.
Anyone else above 20? All right. brain function cam. There we go. All right, 15 to 19.
I have a 19.
I just want to point out this dice is, I think, only rolled criticals the last 5 times I've rolled it, in one way or the other. Because I think it's the same one I was using for Borderlands the other day.
That session was decently crit heavy. The session I ran Saturday was very, very crit heavy on both 20s and 1s.
Yeah, but like, it's the only numbers it's rolled. Because I don't think that anything was like moderate. It was only ever crit.
Where are you at, Medina?
14.
14.
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't call for below 15.
Yeah, well, you were the only one left.
Zombos, there gotta be lower than that, right? Not that there are any, but still.
All right.
You said this wasn't a very big place, right?
Wasn't a very big what?
This wasn't a very big, like, area.
No, it's not a big area. You're still coming in you're coming in kind of quiet on like the start of what you're saying.
Turn your
Sorry,
floor down just a little bit.
I'd move the mic away a little bit because I was jumping on chips.
Ah.
Is it coming in better?
Yes, much.
I have chips and dip. I didn't want to have it in the mic.
Crunch and munch.
Danny could have casted aid. That's a thing that could have been done. Too late for that now, though.
No. I'm not gonna cast aid on nobody.
It's not too late. It's never too late.
Why would you give people extra health beforehand?
I don't have aid as a spell.
Cleric list.
Second level. I thought it was first level.
But
Yeah, if you're gonna yell at anybody for spells and lists, it needs to be me, and I'm not gonna do shit.
yeah, but you gotta pick yours. Like-
Still.
You have to pick yours in advance, not knowing what the future holds. They could swap theirs every day. Well, Maxtel, you are first in initiative by quite some amount, as you're able to see in the light of Val's. What shade of blue are you going with? Are you doing like a light blue, a dark blue? What are we looking at there for your shade of blue, Val?
What shade of blue would you call those glue sticks we used?
Cobalt?
Yeah.
Radioactive cobalt blue?
Yeah.
Alright, so in the radioactive cobalt blue glow around Val, Cam, you are able to see the first of the undead. In this case, it is something you have seen plenty of before. Not necessarily just walking around, but, I mean, you've seen plenty of them around your place. Skeleton. Stepping into the sight line there, into the dim light.
Real quick, are we daisy chain, little pyramid, or clump? Because
I am the spearhead.
I'm 20 feet back from you, so my place is locked no matter what, but I don't know what they're doing.
Matt,
I
Thad.
didn't want to go all the way up in the front, so I would have been 10 feet behind Val. Essentially.
All right.
My thing did not unmute. I was gonna say I'll probably be next to Cam just because A, Archer, B, squishy healer that I'm going to try and keep alive
Okay, so
if something
basically,
comes our way.
Yeah. Well, with sight
Dirty
sight
pyramid.
lines, then. Yeah. The L shape.
Yeah.
Well, in the L formation, Val, you're not first initiative, but a lot of times talking is free action, and it's in your line of sight before anyone else's. Then, as in the glow of your light, skeleton wielding an axe is lumbering forward.
I can see that it's
And
my
as-
turn and it's 20 feet away, or he can see it.
He can see it to call it out.
Okay.
Point my sword directly at it. That is.
Winds, I'll say. Things are a bit difficult to hear as you still have howling wind.
I guess I'll shrug and toss a chill touch that direction. Disadvantagedly. Yeah.
Disadvantage because you can't. Chill touch isn't one that requires you to see. It's just in that direction.
God, I don't fucking remember that flavor text on anything.
Cantrips are weird because some of them want you to actually see a target.
It's an attack roll. It's not a save.
Yep. You're sending out a hand in that direction. So, yeah, disadvantage of in that direction.
17 and a 14 on the die.
Your modifier is what? 5?
7. 5 plus 2.
Wait, you're capped out?
Sama Yuanti.
Forgot that you were capped out in almost 2 stats. I should have just remembered and expected that as default. But yes, above 20 hits a skeleton.
Wow. A D8 necrotic damage. And it can't heal if it is in fact a skeleton.
Does it give it something else? Disadvantage. Hey, it gives it disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah. 5 necrotic damage.
5. You have your magic normally a crimson, shade of red. Are you just shooting a red skeletal hand out?
Skeleton, it's better to go for the more darker. So that's on more on the black side.
Okay. It doesn't also have to be a hand. You could have it be like a snake skull or some other kind of flavor if you like.
If that's the case, then just bite into it with little teeth.
All right. Just shooting out a maw.
Meow.
Shooting out a biting mouth of crackling energy that dimly, that Val, as you're lined up there, just thunk. Red teeth just came from behind you and just dug into this skeleton.
And it's disadvantage on attack rolls specifically against me until the end of my next turn. It's not on everybody. And it can't regain hit points. Bonus action, I don't feel like spending anything until I need to. So that's it for me.
Understandable. Hold position to keep formation.
Yep.
Assault. Val declared there was something there. Cam shot something that way.
There is something that way. That is good to know. Shit. Nope, that wouldn't help. Sorry, I was trying to check something because I technically have the invocation for Devil Sight, and I was hoping it would help here, and I don't think it does.
This is not magical darkness. This is just obscursion via weather.
There's shit in
That's
the
why
way.
I said I don't think it does.
Now, which side?
I mean, it basically probably which side would be more accurate, but you know how they are with names.
No, I mean, that's a different invocation. It lets us see through shit.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure which side is What is it? That's either seeing through walls, I think. But also, that only has to see through walls at like 30 feet, so it still wouldn't help any.
You
All
can see
right, he took a question. He mentioned a glowy magic piece. Is there any chance
Well, that one was
that could
necrosis,
help me?
so it was a black streak, but it's in his light, technically. I don't know, though.
You have the direction to attack at disadvantage. It's not sitting there like a guiding bolt glowing on it.
No, I know. I was hoping I could use like a bonus action to try and perceive it or something.
Chill Touch does stick around, though, for what it's worth, in case it ever becomes a thing.
The
But I suppose not. That's fair.
no, not
That's
without moving forward. Not without moving forward to actually see it.
He's not.
You
bright.
know, really odd. I have a fast character. He can see it and he's 20 feet in front of me, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do the thing of, I have a highly mobile character move 20 feet forward so it's within line of sight, take my shot at normal, and then back up to where I was again.
Yeah, All right. Yeah, that's that's the thing. And go ahead. You muted before rolling dice, sir.
He's gotta roll.
No, I had to go grab it in the other room, and I didn't want you to hear Max's show because I realized I didn't bring my dice in here. That is gonna hit because 18 on the die. I'm not gonna go through all that.
Above 20, yes.
That's why I said I'm not gonna go through all that. I know, and that is 11 points of piercing damage.
The full plate skeleton with a tower shield. To fight
You know,
at level
I would-
3.
Past you.
Time to bring
Just
out
saying.
Great Bonfire. Dance, Skeleton.
Wait, hold on.
I think I've been one of the lesser mean of our rotating DMs.
Have I been mean?
Not really. Sometimes you just
Well, I said that.
I have a decent kill
Sometimes-
count.
Matt's kill count is us killing each other or suicide.
That is, yeah, I've killed like one person.
But with 11,
I've taken out a few of y'all.
Yeah.
like Matt's doing opening session.
God damn it, why do you have to bring it back up that I died in the fucking session 0 constantly?
I didn't do shit.
Because it's fun. And it does a lot of damage.
It does psychic damage to me, I'm aware, I die.
Speaking of death, though...
It's okay,
as
those
you-
people are now an active thing in the other party's quests now.
As you run forward, go, skeleton. Just notch an arrow, just shoot it dead between the eyes and knock its skull off.
I need to apologize, my brain said longbow, I have a short bow, I should probably roll a d6 instead of a d8.
Yeah. Or we can just take
It is 10 damage.
Same result.
Okay. Sorry, I just realized that I misread that, and I was like, I don't want to be unfair. I want to be fair about what I do.
Sit there, draw your bow, take a shot. Thunk. The head goes flying off the body as it just hits the ground in the snow.
Cool, cool. And I back the fuck up. Back to where I was.
Back to the
Which,
red,
yeah, I have 45 feet.
back to the red light of Cam.
By the way, conveniently, because of how we've all clustered up, everybody is still within bad luck.
Yeah.
How big is your range?
Just a reminder. 30 feet. Not that any of us know that.
No.
Danny.
Danny. The one skeleton that was visible is kind of
The
dead
first
right now.
Yep. That thing be dead.
Like, did his skull roll away?
It literally went.
It
went. It had an arrow shot into it, and it kept flying backwards with the arrow into the darkness.
Do I see anything else going on?
Not without moving.
How much movement do I have?
Probably 30, unless you have something else enhanced.
30. So, can I walk forward 15 feet to see if there's anything there, and then walk back 15 feet to my original position?
Yeah. So, you walk up towards Val. That's 10 feet, and then you walk an extra 5 feet forward. And that little extra, light you've got there moving forward. There looks to be about 5 skeletons that have just been uncovered.
At a 30-foot range for me?
Well, at the current 15 feet from you. No, sorry, 30 feet from you. Brain function. Sorry, distance weird. Brain just, yes, at 30 feet away from you at the current.
Cool. Then I'm gonna shout, "Hey, if you're coming, drop to the floor, please." And then throw a guiding bolt at one of them.
All right.
Spending resources on the board. Man,
I'm not spending resources.
what's this?
Once again, power creep class from Tasha's is power creep. He has free guiding bolts.
Forever?
I have a couple that I get back on a short rest.
Okay, so they still go away.
Yeah, but
you go.
it's a short rest resource.
Sorry, that was a long rest. Never mind.
Okay, long rest. Okay. Still,
So
free really
free.
good spell.
19 total.
Yep. Is there anyone in the line that you want to hit towards left, right, or just center?
I was going to go for center because I don't know, light might radiate and show everyone else out around. I don't know how big the light for guiding bolt is.
Not very.
But go ahead and roll your damage.
13 radiant damage.
13. Wait a minute. You said you had a 19 total?
19 total.
Okay, yeah, no, that's nowhere within range of the 7. Yeah.
I didn't roll a 7.
No, I was double checking. But 13. As you lob a bolt of light off into the line of skeletons, as it just crashes into one, lighting up its rib cage. As you can just faintly see it still standing there with the light just kind of it's lighting up its whole rib cage, coming out its eyes a little bit. Was guiding bolt give an extra light little area?
Apparently not. It talks about mystical dim light on the target, but
It doesn't give a range though, type deal.
it doesn't give a range.
It gives them an outline.
It gives them so that one skeleton has an outline.
And then
There
going
we
back
go.
to my position.
All right, moving 15 feet back. Val,
Yes.
Danny just ran forward, chucked a bolt of magic into the darkness, then ran back.
Did I see it connect to anything?
Yeah, there is a single skeleton that you can see glowing.
There's like 5 of them over there. I would have yelled as I was running back.
Oh, there's 5 of them, is there?
Great, now he's excited.
Didn't think that through.
Alright.
What would you like to do,
Oh.
Val?
Is that a bonus action to do? Okay. So I'm going to. I'm gonna go run to the one he hit and attack that one.
All right. Roll with advantage.
Nice.
As the rest of you see Val's light move forward.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. So that's gonna be okay. To hit.
Once again,
17.
Okay, 17. Still hits.
Does it take any extra damage because the sword is silvered?
Skeletons don't. A lot of times silver doesn't do extra damage, it just lets you hit things without having it reduced.
Yeah.
Or immune.
Ba-da-ba. Okay, that's gonna be 4, so that's 10, 14.
14 as pulling out your great sword, you just run through and just slash downward, just crushing through the rib cage of this thing, slashing it in half. As the other skeletons there all just slowly look at you, chattering a little.
And I'm going to like 1 foot forward, point the sword towards them, and I shall enter a defensive stance and use my tunnel fighter. Bonus action.
Let me double check on Tunnel Fighter, because that's a UA thing that's been a long ass time.
Defending narrow passages, doorways, and other tight spaces. As a bonus action, you can enter a defensive stance that lasts until the start of your next turn. While in your defensive stance, you may make an opportunity attack without using your reaction, and you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against the creature that moves more than 5 feet within your reach.
I was trying to remember. I don't remember if I approved that or not.
We did.
In his fairness, I do have at least vague memories of us discussing it and being all right with it. Like all of us when we were talking.
Because I believe I used this while we were on the carriage at one point, getting attacked.
It has been a while.
I was just saying, I wanted to offer that up. I think all of us were like talking before the game, like before the campaign at one point, and I have at least vague memories of us talking about it and all being mostly okay with it. Because it is limited specifically to opportunity attacks. It's not like infinite reactions.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was trying to remember like where the infinite part was. Like, it's I was trying to remember. It needs something else to be to sit there and just have it to go multiple times.
The biggest use of it is Polar Mastery, usually what people used it with for the entering range, but it does have its own little feature of moving within range.
Yeah. Yeah. So at first it only gives you 1 extra anyways. Or 1 in general. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. It lets you do it once for fuckers that are trying to run up to you, and then it lets you have it multiple times for people that are trying to run by you. But at the moment they're not trying to run by you. So take a swing at the first one that enters, I guess.
It's an 18 without mod.
Yep.
And damage 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 damage as you crash down into a skeleton. As you hear the crunch of bone as your great sword goes most of the way through the sternum and shoulder blade. Or not shoulder blade, but collarbone. You just retching out with half the rib cage practically just falling off of this thing. Val is the only one that they can see at the moment, so Val, they're just doing 4 attacks on you.
Good.
I had multiple dice for a reason here. Alright. So, we have nothing on Matt's numbers there. They're out of range of that anyways now. We have 11, 12, 17, 18.
AC 16, so 17 and 18.
Alright. As you guys went through and checked stuff earlier, like you guys have gone through here, aside from obviously not finding where the source of skeletons were coming from, but as the grave robbers had suspected, they have weaponry from somewhere. It looks old, it looks rusted, it looks corroded, but they have gear from somewhere, as swinging short swords and just a small sort of cacophony around you as you dodge, weave, parry with your greatsword. A couple of hits just graze along the outside of your ribs. It's 3 damage and then 4 damage.
For my sake, Medina, if you get bloody, say something.
Gotcha. 7 damage in total.
And that goes for everybody.
7 total. As
Wait, did that count as a reaction for me hitting that one, right?
yes,
Okay. I make sure.
yep. Because they couldn't see anyone. Like I say, because they can't see anyone else past you at the moment, because you moved forward, so they're just going to you.
That's all I need.
As Val, something else you're able to see within your vision now.
Yes.
You only see it for a brief moment, but you're able to hear what sounds like the crunching of snow with the galloping hooves, as you briefly see what looks to be an undead horse with a rider on it clip through the edge of your vision. It's not going straight towards you, it was going at a diagonal.
If I have enough time, or if I can say anything, I'm gonna yell as loud as possible. What's the undead horse rider?
You can.
That's gonna scream it out because I know the winds are like howling.
Let's see. I'd say Danny, you can hear it. I'd say Salt and Cam, you guys are too far away for that.
Relay the message.
Relay the message. Are you two also going to relay the message to any random fuckers?
Do we know where any random fuckers are?
Hopefully they heard me.
I mean,
it's not just me pointing in the direction, but it's me like yelling out the general direction of where I saw it.
okay.
But you know, you had other people behind you set up for to be archers around the flames. There is also that bit of range of things are moving, it's in the darkness, you might not see what's going on at all times. Sometimes just a, heads up of guy on horse.
If we could barely hear Val, they don't have a chance at hearing me.
But as that brief skeleton, you get the brief glimpse of a skeleton rider. There is another thing you have one glance of, as it's kind of lumbering forward. as it looks to be a bit of an abomination skeleton of... It's taller, way taller than it should be. If it looks like they human centipede several people's rib cage together and have propped up several arms to where it can actually knuckle drag or hold itself up. Looks to be closer to 10, almost 15 feet tall. Elongated skeleton abomination crawling. That is their turn for what you guys can see. As you guys say, Val, you can hear the sound of metal. You can hear both the sound of metal clashing against things and bone going around. Let's say bone going around, bone crunching around, off in the distance at points. It's hard to hear, but you can hear other things have started off around you.
Yeah.
Cam, we go back to you as as most things are unseen.
I can see nothing. He's yelling. He ran that way.
He ran that way.
Right. Go on.
Yep. I'll say. Yep. He ran up ahead, shouted a message. Danny relayed the message that now there's a skeletal horse rider around.
I tried to get within 20 feet of Valdielf.
Do you have any extra movement stuff?
No. Just 30.
Okay, so Val, you're at just 30 as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you move 30 feet forward. You pass by Danny there, and get back within 20 feet of Val. As well, that's 4 skeletons on him.
It is.
One of them looks like he's already taken a big. One of them looks like it's already had a big chunk taken out of it. You can see, let's say in the blue light of Val, you can see that he's bleeding from his side some.
He looks unfazed.
I'm just going through all my toy box. I love the simplicity of, I make attack with my primary weapon. Good. But no, I got out his magic this time.
You make an attack with your primary cantrip.
Kinda.
This initiative order, at the moment, is super convenient because it's just all 4 of you in a row. And then the enemies, and then the village, and then other.
I'll just try to finish off the one that looks like it's injured. No disadvantage on this one, I'm guessing?
No disadvantage.
Okay.
Not this time. You can see it right there.
That right there is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 damage necrotic.
7 necrotic as you once again send just a maul of teeth into the skeleton as it sits there and latches onto the skull and just crunches it as the skull sitting there and just kind of caving in, cracking some, body falling and hitting the ground.
I think I'm learning enough with the undead to know that that's a little fuck. So, we got him. No bonus action. I'm fine where I am.
All right. Danny. Oh, wait, no, Salt. Salt and Danny. Salt. Well, Cam just moved up there.
Everybody just piled up into the area that I can't see very well. Wait. I'm trying to do math if Cam would still be visible. I think he would be.
He moved 30 feet, so yeah.
By the
He's just
light
on the edge of it.
bucket.
And he's glowing.
I am going to move forward to try to like get close to him, keeping an eye out for undead horse rider.
All right.
Moving up near Cam, what can I see?
As you crunch through the snow, you see 3 skeletons on Val.
Lovely. I don't like that. Just double checking to make sure I don't. I've been trying to keep an eye on stuff. I am probably just going to take a shot at it at the moment. I don't really have anything I want to do. Yeah. No, I don't really have anything else I want to do. Yeah. Let's take a shot at one of the skeletons because I have utility magic, not actual damage magic.
Medina will take this
And
person.
they would be within sight for normal rolls, correct?
They are inside sight for normal rolls.
Okay, just double checking. That is cocked as shit. I believe a 17 hit earlier.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I was just saying.
These if you guys weren't lit up around you, things would be at disadvantage for being dim light, but
Oh, we have a lot of that. 7 points of piercing, by the way.
How much?
7.
7, all right.
Actually, I completely forgot about this. Already fired, so it won't apply this turn, but bonus action, fucking the flaming arrow effect.
You can go ahead and apply it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's been a while for people with their abilities in this.
Add 5 more fire damage then.
Ooh, that's good.
And I'll mark that down to 19 ammo shots. It was.
As you sit there and activate your quiver and pull out an arrow, which say the head of it ignites with fire. Take a shot. So you said how much? You said 5 fire?
7 piercing, 5 fire.
All right. As a flaming arrow just thunks into the eye of one of the skeletons, as it then just turns its head and looks at you.
I feel as if I have made a mistake, Cam.
Well, if that's a normal person, they are weathering that extremely well.
That's my thought. If that is a normal person, goddamn, I've made several mistakes.
Don't worry, we'll take him out next turn.
Would you
Yeah,
like to move?
I'll take care of it.
Would you like to adjust your? Would you like to move anymore?
No, I'm staying next to Cam because Cam is our primary healer at the moment. Well, we have 2 primary healers, if I'm very honest.
Ah, yes.
But
Your local Yan T, medicinal practitioner.
Red mage.
listen, don't diss the red mage, Robert. I respect the red mage.
Oh no, red mage is a fun class. I like red mage.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick near Cam and try to help him out because, well, Danny's near Val, so Val will help him out. You know, we're tag teaming our supports. I like to feel like helping him out. Maybe not tag teaming is the right term. That implies things. Sorry about that.
Danny's currently in the back. Danny's currently in the back. Danny, would you like to move forward to join the rest of your party? What would you like to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll move forward. Because I'm no longer in the position I was in before.
Say 30 feet to get to the position you were in before.
I guess I'll move my 30 feet to get to where I was before. What can I see around me?
All right. Well, you can see 3 skeletons attacking Val. Although one of them has a arrow in it that is not looking at Val anymore. It's looking over there towards Salt and Cam.
It's a unicorn.
And a Cyclops. Cyclopsicorn.
The second one bothered. Cyclopsicorn. The mixed breed we didn't expect today.
What would you like to do, Danny?
How's Val looking right now?
Not bloody.
Happy.
One-eyed, one-horned.
Not bloodied. He's got a couple slashes on his side there.
Does he look like
Yeah,
he's
big-
overwhelmed? I haven't seen
He
this fight
has
up to
a
this point.
smile on his face from ear to ear.
I don't think we can hear the clunking of Humongosaur slowly encroaching.
Not yet.
In that case, I'm just gonna throw my flame at one of the zombies.
Skelly boys,
Sorry,
do you want to?
Skelly.
Are you throwing it at the one that has an arrow or a different one?
I'm throwing at the one with the arrow.
That's,
Simply because he sticks out.
that's
He's not
like
paying
a
attention enough.
control flame thing.
Produce flame.
Ah.
So I can hold on to it for 10 minutes, or as an action decide, I'm just gonna launch it at someone.
Spell 30 feet, spell attack, 1d8 fire.
And then you can bring it back.
It
No, I
ends the
have to
spell.
cast it again.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a,
So it's not
cantrip.
just an angry yo-yo.
no. Unfortunately.
That makes me sad because the imagery of angry yo-yo is too good.
That sounds like
Be
a
doing that.
monk weapon.
Rise up, my Terraria, my fellow Terraria players. Bring the yo-yo to D&D.
Hold left click, put a mouse on target.
Sounds like a monk weapon.
Watch health.
Yeah.
Yes. Gonna have to now.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Let's roll 5 fire damage.
All right. As you lob your green orb of fire into the skeleton, just smashes into it as the bones sit there and clatter with the impact of the ground.
And to be sure, I'm going to pull out my big stick. Just to get it ready for next turn. And that's all I'm doing.
All right. Val.
I no longer have a light on me.
He's been lost.
How many
in
we
the
got
snowstorm.
left?
Val, you've got two there that are next to you, and you have the big lumbering boy in the horizon of your distance.
Let's get rid of these two quickly then. Have these been damaged at all, or are they both
Nope.
fine?
Nope, people have been focusing target one by one.
Well, I'm gonna hit both of them.
Activating your rogue thingy thing there.
So it's
You get
19
that.
for the first one.
You get that wisdom times per breast.
Actually, no. If I kill one, if I where's it at?
Steinhardt.
Is right. Right here. Third level. Devotion, eradicating enemies of the church, may manifest, blah, 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 blah. Regain all of your divine points when you finish a short or long rest. In addition, each time you kill an aberration, beast, fiend, or undead of a CR half or higher, with your Sanctified Blade, you regain 1 divine point.
These are not CR half.
Okay.
Skeletons are 1/4.
But the BV
Gotcha.
boy will give you a point back.
Each time
Yeah,
you spend a divine point, you gain temporary hit points equal to your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, that's a good thing to add. And how many points? How many points do you have?
Wisdom mod. There's 4 right now. I haven't used any.
You said it was what?
I have
Your
zero.
wisdom mod?
Wisdom plus. How's it go? Right.
Is it wisdom plus proficiency?
Where's that? Number of points, it goes 1 plus your wisdom mod.
Okay, 1 plus wisdom mod. Oh, you're
I have
plus 3 wisdom.
3.
Okay, never mind. You got 3 points. Which is now 2 points. Which is now 2 points.
But I was 17 for the first swing, and it was fucking, and 19 for the second one.
Yeah, both hit. Focus fire. You focus firing on one.
Oh, and also, but I get using that. Yeah, run the blasphemous, making a weapon attack against a creature. You gain bonus attack equal to wisdom modifier.
Attack roll or damage. There's a difference.
Attack roll.
Okay, so once again, above 20 is still yes to hit.
Yeah. So.
All right, so are both slamming down on one Skelly Boy, or are you dividing it?
Slam down on one.
All right.
First one will be 10, 11, 12, 13. No, that's 9, 10, 11, 13 damage.
All right.
Get one.
Which means your minimum damage for the next swing will take it out.
It's gonna be 9, 10, 11 damage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like I said, your minimum damage kills it.
Just like impale it and just slam it over my head and crush it.
Slam the score as they slam the sword down and just take it and do the Skyrim headbutt thing.
Yeah.
Headbutt execution. All right. One skeleton remains next to you.
And you'll see like a sliver where he's been cut. You'll see like a little bit of, looks like a spectral hand just kind of cover it.
Got a couple temp hit points, and you have a big Skelly Boy off in the distance there, along with the one little one. All right. That is. Would you like to move any?
But check something out.
You've used action, bonus action, or this turn, so.
I have a reaction I could use too.
Reactions aren't usually on your turn, though.
I know, it just says when a creature targets you with an attack.
Oh, well, that won't apply until their turn.
Gotcha.
Although if you move out of the skeleton's range per se and provoke attack of opportunity, that could trigger it.
How far away is the
30. Big one, 30. You can't even see its full body. You just see its like head, arms, and a lot of its rib cage there.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
This turn order is really annoying.
But yeah, fuck it. I'll try to. I'll take the swing and I'll make my way towards the big guy.
All right. Is it annoying because the melee guy that can do things is last in your turn?
But much prefer he go before me.
Well, stop rolling really good for initiative then.
I can't control it.
Wait, hold on. That is a bonus action to do that. Okay.
Okay. 15 to hit Val.
You missed 16.
As how far would you like to move? Also, are you getting to melee range of the big boy?
Yes.
All right.
And there he goes
So,
again.
as Val, grinning ear to ear after having just slammed down with a skeleton, just starts crunching forward into the snow as the skeleton next to him swings at him, and they stab in, but you just hear the metal on metal of his chest plate protecting him just
Oh, he's pretty much as soon as he slammed him, he just took off.
Yeah, just that lovely sound of metal on metal grinding for a moment before you see Val's light off into the distance.
I feel like
Yeah,
we're
he
setting a
moves
precedent.
I don't think we have much of a choice.
No, I just think we're setting a precedent of how this whole fucking future of ours is about to go.
Val, as you approach closer to this thing, you're able to see along its rib cage. It looks like it is almost just made of a living tendril-esque shadow coiling around the spine. Now that you're closer, as this creature does not have legs, but the end of its tail, I'll say, you could say it's like a tail. It looks to be the spinal cord there. However, multiple of them attached together to be like a flog at the end.
Does this thing have a giant head and long arms?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
And
it stinks really bad, doesn't it?
you don't really smell anything at the moment, but part of that is, part of that's the cold. The biting winds, going against you there.
That's fine.
So, that is a 19 to hit on Val. And I need you to make a strength save.
Yeah, he's trying to grab me. That's going to be 18.
18, you're good. You are not knocked prone. As it just like almost hammer fist backhands you, trying to just swat you away as you take 10 damage. 10 bludgeoning.
I'm gonna go from 10 to 8.
And you're gonna get an attack of opportunity as it proceeds to just crawl by you and keep going forward. If you want to take the attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm gonna take it. It doesn't get to slap me and then run away. There's a 18 hit.
Above 20. 18 doesn't. Say if it's above 20, it's still yes. That has not changed.
That's going to be 14 damage.
All right, 14 damage on the big skelly boy. As you take your great sword, like sit there and re-straighten your helmet a second, and re-agitate as they readjust yourself, as probably just rattled your whole skeleton there itself from that smash. Realign your greatsword and just slam into some of this thing's ribs as it drags by. As Danny, Cam, Salt, in the place of where Val was just standing, and where all of those skeletons just fell in one spot, you see what looks to be elongated arms sit there and, necromantically held together as multiple skeletal segments are making long arms, with elongated rib cages stuck together, human centipede style. It looks to be just a somewhat humanoid skeleton just dragging itself forward about a little over 10 feet tall as it's hunched up, as you just see what looks to be a spinal cord trailing into the darkness behind it, having drug itself forward into the snow above where Val once was standing.
So it's really long and not that fast, is what you say.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate tonight already.
But
We might have
It's
an
slammed.
unlikely hero.
it slammed Val and it has moved forward.
Is his light still moving as though he's standing?
I'm pretty sure they heard bones crunch as I hit it.
Val's light's still over there. Yeah, he's still standing. It looks like he's
Okay, so
It's not
long
a
as it's
body.
not stationary.
It doesn't look like there's just a body laying on the ground.
Okay, doke.
Cam.
I'm just seeing if I have any particularly interesting bonus actions, which it doesn't seem like I do.
As this thing is 20 feet away from you now.
I think maybe we should start heading back to town. Yeah, probably. This thing's got that really long ass body, right?
Yeah. It does. You can't see, like, its body goes out into the darkness past where you can see.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fine. So long
But it's
as next to this thing's long ass body, I can conjure from the air around it a nice burst of white and red as I create a flaming sphere.
You can.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a spell you don't see too often.
It is
Or at
not.
least we haven't seen.
Well, it's kind of
I feel like I
fucking
remember-
useless.
I was to say, I feel like I remember there being like a few particulars about it that made it weird.
It's a concentration, lasts for a minute, but the only fire damage it does is the things that are within touch range of it.
You gotta keep it rolling. And I feel like it doesn't have a 30-foot movement speed to keep up with things, does it?
It does, but it spends your bonus action to do it.
Oh, okay.
But since this thing's really long, I should be okay.
Okay, and it's a dex save. Does it even do the damage on summon?
Nope, not unless I bonus action whack it into it real quick.
Would you like to bonus action whack it into it?
I don't have anything else to spend right now, so sure. Just dunk. Dex save, DC 50. 2d6.
I had to explain to the other party when they were saying stuff like getting like 16s and 17s on saving throws, and one of them was like hesitant. Like, yes, they're level 5, but I had to explain to them, like, I try to make the games balanced so that random like mook sorcerers and stuff and casters aren't gonna have, high, capped out level 20, with items increasing DC is like, dog, if you're getting a 15 on a saving throw at level 5 for like spell save, like, that's pretty damn good.
I will just be upset if something this large passes a bunch of dex saves.
19.
Really? Really?
Yep.
Really? Takes half of 9, so 4 fire damage.
It rolls in between two of the ribs. You summon it there, and you go to like command it to go and bonk into it as the flaming orb just like it sits there and shifts a little, like just raises its body some, just in between two ribs.
And then, because I would like very much for it not to touch me, I think I'm gonna go 25 back toward town.
Understandable.
Yep. I can keep an eye on where the orb is because it's fucking flaming. I just hope Val goes, oh wait, my little red light's running away.
Salt. So Danny's light is gone. Cam's light just moved back.
He was right next to me, he saw everything that went through my face.
He saw everything there, but the mood lighting has changed, You have in dim red, in just, dim red lighting that's barely passable through the snow and clouds, with just fire in this thing's rib cage. Does that give it dim light or anything?
Yeah, it's got bright light and dim light.
20 foot.
Yep.
So instead of the red lighting and the more saturated colors, you now have this thing in natural just firelight illuminating it, letting its shadows trail across the ground.
Actually, it's red and white, please. Thank you.
Ah.
It's even worse.
I just read an interesting piece. I see normally. There is no dark to dim and dim to light. I just see a normal lighting. However, that motherfucker still has a giant skeleton with a fire inside of it.
Boogity boogity.
I don't care if I'm seeing it in broad daylight equivalencies or not. That's fucking terrifying.
Don't worry.
Lighting
At the end of its turn, it's gonna take another 2d6 damage.
So, the only person within... So, like, I can't see... Just to make sure I have this right. Can't see Val. He's off in the distance in the light. I can just see that it's over there. Danny's near me. Cam just fucked off. So it's me and Danny kind of near this thing.
Uh-huh.
It's where he was before, you said. So it's about 20 feet away from me still? Or did it come closer? Okay.
20.
Sorry. A lot of distances. I'm just trying to make sure I have it right.
Nope, it's understandable.
Okay. Fuck that. There's a whole lot of fuck that happening right now in my brain. I look over at Danny. I'm just like, so you're backing up too, right? Just so you're not.
No. Why?
You're going towards it?
Yeah, why not? It's just right there.
Cam, I don't want to be near the mammals anymore.
You see how slow it is? It's not moving. It's not a problem.
I had that same thought, but it just passed a dex save at 19.
Just because it hasn't moved fast yet doesn't mean it can't move fast. I don't think you've witnessed predators in the wild or paid enough attention. Okay,
Do you happen to have a knife on you then? You can just stab its cage, rip its spine, and stop it from moving.
Shouting this in the howling wind.
6 seconds. Shut up.
it has no fucking flesh between its bones. How am I supposed to stab it between the spine?
What are you doing, Matt? As you're shouting this into the... You're just shouting into the wind.
Okay, so officially done with mammals for the night. It's just... He's gonna pull the smart thing here. If this lunatic motherfucker wants to run at it, he can. I want to keep it in sight because I don't like the idea of it being out of sight. That feels worse. So I'm gonna back up slightly to put it at the 30-foot range so I can still see it, but I have a little bit of distance. No. I'll just take a step back for the 25-foot range just so I have a little bit in case Val comes up.
All right.
I feel like even if I do 30 go back to 30, this thing between its movement and its reach would hit me anyways. Ugh. Big guy. I don't like big guy. I really, really don't like the big guy. Bonus action. I'm going to pull out an arrow, take a moment to stretch the bow back. We're going to pull it back a little bit farther past its normal distension for, what is it called? Shit. Bonus action flourish to build up 2 momentum, basically.
All right.
And, yeah, I'm going to use that immediately.
Sit there and do the Monster Hunter, like, Dragon Piercer pose.
Yeah, basically, drawing it back a bit forward. That does cost a focus point. That takes me down to 2 out of 3. And I now have 6 attack. Because I spent 1. I don't like this.
It'd be funny if you roll a 7.
I did not. advantage, so it's not actually a 7 on the die, but there was one of them that was a 7. Thankfully, that's not the one because of advantage. It's, like you said, above 20s at this point. It adds up pretty high.
That 7 never existed, but it's tempting.
Val's just over there like, man, I got shoved. Tank. Ow. Why?
4. 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 6 is 19, plus 4 is 23 points of damage. Do I need to split the fire off?
You do not.
Okay.
So, you said 23?
23 total.
Okay, 23. All right. As you sit there, you just take a deep breath for a moment, take a pose. You breathe in just the cold air just into your lungs, sits there and bites for a moment. The bird on your shoulder sits there and just and as it caws, the wind did not stop. You still feel it, but almost like everything else goes silent for a moment. Things go very briefly still, slowed down as you take a good shot just once again into the eye socket. It's a flaming.
It does not have eyes, but I can hope.
Flaming arrow streaks through the night sky into it.
And now look at the giant fucking beast with a flaming eye on top of it all, and I'm just like, I fear I made it scarier. Turn. Hey, actually, interesting question. Is the curse noise and whisperings spiking up in here, or is it still based on the quiet?
The wind, with how the wind is howling, you wouldn't be able to tell at this point.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if it was still like beforehand where it was the quiet stuff, or if it's just like the event's happening and it's got worse because of the event and the curse thing. I was just checking to see if they were tied like that.
It seemed to be proximity earlier. When you were closer to it, it was louder, but you've been, it's pretty far away from the crypt, at the moment, so.
No, that's fair. Like I said, I just wanted to check. I appreciate the thanks. That's much. I made it look cooler. I like that.
Danny,
so it sounds like there's a very long skeleton boy right here in front of me.
Yeah. 15 feet away from you.
I had a question. Can I use a ball bearing to make a ranged attack? Or like a thrown weapon attack?
Improvised weapon with strength? Unless you've got something else to change that.
No, but the point of that was... Wait.
It cut you out. Point of that was what?
I'll cut myself off.
Oh.
Because it's a thrown weapon, would have used dex, is my question.
No, most thrown weapons use strength unless they sit there and say finesse, like a knife.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, thrown weapons are strength, except for, like, the knife, basically.
Because I know knives and every other ranged weapon use dex.
Yep, difference between ranged and throwing weapons.
Fair enough, things right in front of me. I have my stick out. I'm cast Shillelagh with a bonus action and run up and smack it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I now deeply understand.
Well, Cam.
I can't see this.
You see, yeah, you don't salt. You say, Cam, you don't see it salt. You see him run into the darkness.
He's got a stick.
You see him like raise the stick and cast magic on it, and then run forward.
Cam can see Salt though, right?
Yeah.
Just the moment you just see there's a moment where he lowers the bow and like he's keeping an eye on it, and then you just see the defeated like posture in him, like, oh god, not again.
24 hit.
Yes.
I would like you to make a con save, please.
Against?
My DC.
I meant, like, what are you
And
using?
I'm using Frost Strike.
Frost Strike.
Frost Strike, part of Strike of the
The
Giants.
giant feature.
If I hit with an attack or a ranged attack, throwing weapon, then I can say, cool, you take an extra D6.
Okay. Well, my mind had a moment of like, when did they add an ice melee cantrip? 17.
That'd be so cool.
That passes. It still takes the damage, but
Thaddeus, I understand you've accepted the part of you that wants to run forward and hit things, but I feel like this might be an over-adjustment.
What? What do you mean? That's
Donk.
damage total. Do I need to separate the cold?
So when he gets fucking clubbed, we both gonna laugh, right?
No, I'm gonna be sad because I'm gonna have to fucking get him back up.
That's true.
He's the
Well,
healer.
as you run forward and channel both your druidic magic and the might of your god there in the ice giant strike and just slam into the arm of this thing. It's one of those, like, there's a resounding like crack of wood on wood, or wood on bone, as a few chips of bone fly off or you strike into it, leaving a little icy patch. I mean, you got 15 feet of movement if you want to move anywhere else, Danny.
I didn't specify, but could have gone for, the spine, that trailing away from him rather than his main torso.
I think that's
that-
far away.
That's even further.
Where was Val? Can I still see him?
You couldn't you could see Val. You can see Val over there now as he's attacking part of its ribcage on the side, along with a little flaming ball.
There's a fireball over there, flaming ball. So I want to be as close to Val as I possibly can get, while also not leaving this guy's range. If that's possible.
That's not happening for the swing range.
Okay. I didn't know if swinging at the same guy or there's two guys that have big rib cages.
Same guy. If you want to if you're gonna start going towards Val, you will risk getting thwacked.
I thought you said Val was fighting the same guy.
He is.
I can't just pivot around him?
It's really long.
Nope.
I can see
is.
Val. I'm close enough. This is fine.
It's off. Look, if it had to scratch its tail, its arms couldn't reach.
Okay. I'll just stay where I am, I guess.
All right. Val.
Yes.
Well, Danny's over here beating this thing with you. As there's the flaming orb thing over here now too.
Okay. I want wings.
You want wings? Do you want pizza or just wings?
I think it's the first time I'm using this.
Yeah. Would you like to describe the first time of you activating this?
They've seen me use the Shield of Faith, where the wings kind of like wrap over, stay around me. Instead of being
a little bit.
silvered wings, they are more of a like a lightish blue spectral feathers, similar to crow.
It's cutting you out some. I got lightest blue spectral feathers.
And crow like wings.
Okay. Now, Danny, I'll just grow wings over there.
Huh. Well, that's unexpected.
Oh, and his hair becomes completely silver. Forgot about that. I wrote that down in the description.
Hair sitting there flashing silver as the transformation goes on.
Gonna slam down on this thing's tail.
All right. Do you want to move further back towards the tail or just stay where you're at?
I'm gonna stay around that.
All right. Wait, is the Asimar transformation a bonus action?
Yep, it's a bonus action.
I don't believe that to be true unless it's updated for.
It used to be an action with the original come out, but with the Monsters of the Multiverse, they adjusted how it worked, and it is currently a bonus action.
Also, which one? So are you protect? Which one are you? Protector. Score.
One that has the wings.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's still an action.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Robert. There's two versions of the Asimir now.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked on Volos.
Yeah, the Volo one is an action, but the Mom one, the Monsters of the Multiverse, is a bonus action. The trade-off is the bonus action version does less damage.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a bonus action. Yep. All right.
I think it was proficiency, if I remember correctly. Damage.
For what?
The damage is now, instead of my level, it is my proficiency bonus.
Yeah, Radiant Soul. Once each of your turns, you can deal extra radiant damage to a target when you deal damage with it with an attack or spell equal to your proficiency. So two extra radiant at the moment.
That's a crit.
I figured it would be.
Or that.
Reminder for anyone listening: do not drink on crits for our games.
Or do. We're not your mom.
We don't take responsibility though for any liabilities, such as damages to your liver.
And total, that's going to be 28 damage.
All right. Math. As I sit here and look at my little damage sheet. Are you flying? Are you flying up like onto this thing's back? Like you're just like sitting there like slamming, raking along the tail.
Yeah.
So
Just
Val's
dragging
glowing. So Danny, Val is glowing over there with wings and just slamming into this thing's lower half.
There's a run from me after hitting me.
You say run from you, it's more like just smacking you out of the way to keep moving by.
Sell me as an ant. I will not allow that.
All right.
Raising the monstrosity to 0 at level 3 was not what I expected, but okay.
Raising the monstrosity to what?
Damage 0. Kill it before they kill them, except they're like 2 hits. Period. So.
Well, I gave you guys a whole place to fall back to.
I tried. I probably still am on it.
Val, when you slam down into this for that much, Danny, hard to see from where you're at. Val, give me a perception check. You have your light on you, so it's normal here.
Okay, so that's gonna be a
Also, sphere.
15 in total.
It's a what total?
15.
15? From where you slammed down and just raked into the spinal cord of this thing, you just took out massive chunks of it, and you can see almost writhing like tentacles inside of this thing. Is moving shadows.
I don't like that.
As from where you hit down into that, it's cracked and almost shattered, completely severing the spinal cord here, and it's kind of like cracking and wiggling, almost like the tail is trying to break free.
I don't like that. I
So,
really don't like how that.
Salt, you moved back, so you can't see this.
I moved like a step back.
I thought you said you moved like 20 back.
No, because I said I wanted to maintain the 20 to 25 because I needed to keep Danny in sight and Cam in sight.
Oh.
So wait, was that in sight for me too then?
No, that was not in sight. That's further back. Let's say
Okay.
you shot the skeleton and then moved back though, with Danny moving forward. So you're just out of sight of the skeleton and Danny because Danny moved forward after you moved back.
No. I told you I took step 5 feet back to be 25 feet from the skeleton.
That'd be moving forward from. Well, actually, no, that's right because you were 20 away. So yeah, 25 away. Yeah, so you could see Danny. You couldn't see Val.
Yeah, that's why I was double checking to make sure. I'm like, hold on, I think the distances get mixed here. It's like I specifically wanted that thing in sight because I don't want it sneaking up on me out of the dark.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you can see the fun bit here then. Danny, I need you to make a con save.
You need me to make a con save?
You need to make a con save. I expect no less than something above 20.
Well, it's not above. Well, wait, where's my con? It's 18. It's not above 20.
Okay. Well, 18 still passes, but the damage is maybe the lesser concerning of what's happening here. Is you take 6 necrotic damage. All of those skeletons at your feet sit there and start to move and wiggle some as the skeleton, the large one, lowers its head, and on top of you and the bone pile there just vomits out just wiggling darkness.
Ew.
As you're completely encoded in just black for a moment, as it feels like everything on your just skin, your eyes, everything is like drying, withering, like cracks start to form on your skin, your lips start to bleed. Everything is momentarily just, it feels like the life was sucked out of you. As the skeletons on the ground sit there and start to reform. As you see shadows and coils wrap around them and just start to rebuild them.
That including the skeletons that were hit by the chill touch.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't be mad at me, I tried.
Okay.
They have not stood up yet, but they have started reforming. Val?
Yes.
It's not going to make an attack on you, but where you started to sever the spinal cord, that lower half, you can sit there and hear just a cracking and crunching is Danny, you're able to see this as well, as part of its spinal column just breaks off and starts wiggling away. As Val, that like flange, say the not flange, the flog-like end of it sitting there wiggling in multiple directions, sits there and moves very, very snake-esque for a moment before kind of coiling and turning towards you. That is Skeleton's actions.
Does it end its turn within 5 feet of the sphere?
It does.
Dex save.
Is it a dex save or auto damage?
Dex save each time. It's not a good spell, but this may be the only time it's useful.
7. 7 on the die.
7 fire damage. Dink.
Matt, to your tally.
It's 2d6.
No. I rolled a 7. The saving throw was a 7 on the die.
Ah. So it helped. Good.
It can help. It doesn't do only bad things. Well, correction, it does only do bad things.
As Danny, you can see like the bones are blackening, where that orb is just sitting there cooking, just sitting there cooking it. All right.
Orb is good. Orb is friend. Orb is not good. But it's his job. At least trying.
So that's those.
Hey, really random. Is Mythweavers working for everybody else?
Minus.
It chugged for me a couple points the other day when I was on Tanya, but I don't have Mythweavers open now.
I cannot sign in. Interesting.
You can't sign.
Do you have the sheet already up, or did it like close it on you?
It did the like. My phone went to sleep, so it did the reload.
Oh.
And I'm trying to go back to the main sheets, but it won't let me go to the sheets either. You guys keep going. I know my stuff enough at this point. Sorry, I was just checking to see if anybody else had the same issue.
Well, you're second in initiative, so after Arik, it goes you.
Afraid my turn won't be very complicated either.
Yeah.
Also, is there
Yeah.
anything you have to say as you were able to see that for Salt? You know, Salt, Danny, anyone have anything to say? Warnings? Just reactions? Anything?
So is the stick still a good idea?
I am maybe starting to regret my actions. I still think it's a great idea, though. I just need to do it better.
All right. Cam.
Right. It hasn't come forward like I was expecting. He's yelling something relatively incoherent. I guess I'll move back up to where he is.
You move up. Move up to Salt.
Mhm.
All right, move up to Salt. All those skeletons that are on the ground look to be held together by some kind of just black mass of shadows that is sort of just re-putting them together.
Don't like that. Is the same black mass doing stuff on the big one in an active way?
Hard to tell.
Okay. I figure I'll probably hedge my bets then. Bonus action just to keep orb within useful range. It can move, I think, 30 feet. As my bonus action, so I'm gonna have it move the 30 feet it can to circle around and bonk this thing in between it and I.
Okay, pretty much up towards the arms, rib cage. I'm gonna say more towards the arm type deal.
To where this direction is the direction that if it goes, it will burn more. It's the intent.
Yeah, that's below 10 on the deck save.
Bonk. Haha. 9 fire damage.
You're getting your worth out of it.
This is the only time this spell's gonna be useful.
It may be getting swapped out later.
I can't. It's part of the warlock things. I have to have it. It's my you get this spell. Yay.
It's on the celestial list.
Yep.
If you just have this.
I just have it.
It's with you forever.
Yay. And then just because I'm afraid that thing might try to regen, I'm gonna toss a chill touch at it, because that sounds like a good idea.
Roll to hit.
16 on my die.
Yes. Because that's above 20.
For 5 necrotic damage and no more regen for you.
Just fangs grasping into the rib cage of this thing.
I'm just gonna kind of shuffle 2 steps behind Sultress.
He's the beager lizard person.
Uh-huh. Bonus action, move, fireball, action. Yeah, that's me.
Yep. Matt. He is muted.
Yeah.
No, I can hear. I know.
Any chance Mythweavers has worked?
No, but I know my sheet. Genuinely at this point.
You got another one of those shots.
Got that whole lovely thing in front of me. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need your sheet for Steinhardt's.
Nope. Excuse me, I'm just debating on, the whole, oh shit, what do I want to do moment.
Second verse, same as the first, might be good.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm really debating right now, because that is fucking horrifying.
Don't worry.
So, yeah,
2d6
second verse, same as the first. Bonus action. Do what?
Don't worry, I'm dealing 2d6 a turn.
Hey, it adds up, especially at this level.
Hey, you've got, and at the end of its turns, you're doing 4d6 a turn.
Yeah, so long as it doesn't move more than 5 feet away from it. Giant ass ball of fire, 5 foot range of burn damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so bonus action, flourish. Stretch it back a bit. Take aim. And let's see if it goes, because of the focus point, it's at advantage. Let's see. 17?
You say 20?
No, 17.
17 hits.
Okay. 11 plus 6 is nice. Thank God for advantage.
While you're sitting there doing math, the Frostcraft Dragon Piercer bow is a really fun one in Iceborne.
Oh, that's easy math. 24 points of damage.
All right. How do you want to thunk this one off?
That is a horrible image you've now put in my head, sir. Thank you very much. How do you want to thunk this bone monstrosity off? It's okay.
The other eye.
You know what? No, yeah, let's take out the other eye. Let's make it look more cool and hope it finally does it. He's just gonna okay, maybe it can't see anything if it can't see anything but fire. And lets it loose is just the I don't like where this is going. Energy is in him.
All right. As you sit there and notch back another bull, pull it back with all your might, you sit there and just feeling your old wounds hey, you're not supposed to be doing this anymore. You fucked up, right? And it's a moment of just shut up, buddy. Let them notch the arrow. I'm gonna say notch the arrow. Just let it fly as a streak of fire goes across the night sky once more. Just thunk directly into its other eye socket, as you can see like the coiling mass around its rib cage and down the spinal column sit there and just like wiggle and undulate, and what you could translate to probably be both ow that hurt and very agitated, as it sits there and disconnects from the skeleton itself as you see it just slurp away into the darkness down the spinal cord. For Thad over there closer, it looks like it just eeps into the ground itself.
Oh, I've made a mistake, I feel like.
Also, Thad, I need you to make a deck. I need you to make a deck save. I also need to roll this.
Thinking away.
Oh,
No. I need to roll this for the skeletons as well.
And then it explodes.
I have a natural 20.
Okay.
Someone's keeping track.
Where's my fourth d20 that I had specifically around? That's the d12. Where the fuck did it roll off to? There it is. Hey, Matt.
no. What?
Add another to your counter.
Oh my god.
As the skeletons skeletons have mostly reformed. The shadow coiling around them did not leave. Danny, you see the shadow start to coil, and it looks like this thing is unstable and starts to fall. As you duck and dive, as its head just rolls off onto the ground where you were standing, just crushing one of the skeletons that was next to you.
It'd be gross. Ew. It's just a random disconnected skull.
Yep. Big ass skull that's on the ground now. As the rest of the body, as the rest of that part of the body shambles and falls down onto the ground. Danny, you're close enough to Val to see this while the others aren't. It looks like the tail half of this thing is over there being some kind of worm / snake-like creature.
Just whirling about?
More like it's squaring up to Val. Like sorting started to coil. It looks weird, but its flange, as I keep saying flange, its flog-like tail of multiple spinal cord segments sat there in darkness attached, wiggling, looking his direction. But, anything else you want to do on your turn?
Oh shit, is this still my turn? That's right, sorry.
Well, that was bonus action, but would you like to move or say things?
No, I'm at a bit of a loss for words. I think at this point, after just watching that and the whole, I feel like I've messed up. Like, I've really messed up, that's what. Danny! Are
What?
you... Oh, what happened there, man? You good?
Fine? What happened with that deck save, by the way, Robert?
Huh?
That deck save?
What about it?
Did you say something happened? Did I take damage?
No, you passed. It was a save or suck. You passed, so nothing happened.
Double checking, be sure. It kind of fell apart.
Okay, we can work with that.
Now its tail is kind of worming about. It's really weird and freaky looking.
I feel like he's facing no consequences for rushing the giant thing with a stick.
I feel like he's not. That doesn't feel fair. I feel like I would have been fucking ruined. Anyways. That's so absurd.
No movement? Or no more? Just...
I'm gonna maintain for the moment unless I'm given a reason to move, but at the moment the big thing's dealt with. And it looks like there might be some bones coming up, but I don't want to be too close.
If you're thinking about moving, then I'm going to say... Where's Valtioff?
You... Blue light in distance.
Blue light over that way. You want somebody over there with him, don't you?
That's the idea.
This man's gonna be the death of me, and I'm gonna start moving towards Valtioff.
How far you want?
And this lighting, considering I'll be away from them, probably pretty close to them if I can get there. I have 45 feet of movement.
Alright. Just go around Danny and the skeletons reforming.
Well, if I'm at Valtioff, I can still see the skeletons to take shots at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the important part there for that then. I'm not trying to get in melee. We've seen what happens when I play characters that get into melee.
So how close are you getting to Valtioff?
Probably at least within 10 feet.
Okay.
Just,
10
hey, how are you back here? I'm sorry, I'm not trying. It is going to be like that shouting thing. It's just, it's late and I'm in an apartment, so I can't shout.
Yep. Medina, that was towards you.
No, what's up?
Salt is just appeared out of the darkness to get within 10 feet again. It's just like, hey, time to go back here. Danny got vomited on.
Val has glowing wings now, and his hair is silver.
Also, I'm sorry, the fuck?
And both of his eyes are now blue instead of one blue, one green.
I reiterate, the fuck is up with this party in glowing?
What's wrong with glowing?
All of them are glowing. It's causing concern for me.
Maybe you just need to grow up.
Gotta shine bright like
I will fight you, voice in the sky.
Danny's yelling. I just go, what?
Danny, you're up. The three skeletons around you, or sorry, the four skeletons around you count as prone. So if you wish to bonk a skeleton on the ground, you have advantage.
Where are they exactly? Like, are they at my feet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For names are hard.
Salt Dress, Valthioff, Camaxtel. They are all
Or Cam.
strange.
Salt's
He's
complaining about glowing.
You're just, yeah, Cam, you're just hearing muffled noises.
I have things at my feet. I have lots of things at my feet.
Are you
So
embracing the
talking
bomb?
about glowing, so I feel like there needs to be more glowing. So I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance. I need all three of them to make saves of some sort.
What kind?
Good question.
I believe it's a con.
They are con.
Okay, that's their best thing.
Skeletons are great at con?
It's zombies. That's how they do.
It's their best thing.
Huh.
They drink their milk.
Why?
I'm agree with what Medina just said. They drink their milk. All right. So we've got two that are above 20, and then 2 that are below 10.
The 2 below 10 fail. And the 2 that are above 20.
They
also
none of them are on Matt's numbers for the ones that fail.
To know.
This time. All right, what am I marking off on 2 of the skeletons?
They are just taking damage. It's just damage. I'm just trying to find the damage number. There it is. It's
Probably
a
D6.
D6 of radiant damage. Which means they take 4 damage over them.
All right. 2, say, Danny just lets out a quick burst of... Is it going to be green as well?
Yes.
All right. Just a burst of green light around him, vaguely. As Cam, you just see a little just flash of green in the darkness briefly, or say in that direction briefly. Mark off the damage on those 2 skeletons. Bonus action, movement, anything?
As they're at my feet, I don't want to move. I don't want to give them a chance to attack. Guy that was throwing up on me is dead. So, no movement, no bonus action.
All right. Val.
Time to make my sword glow now. Just gonna touch it and it's gonna be I'm gonna double silver the sword with silver gel. One sec. This time it does damage.
What's that, an extra D4 in your swings?
Yes.
All right. You sit there in Dark Souls style animation, just run your hand down your sword, making it glow even brighter in the orb of 3 different stacks of light that you are.
I shall hit this thing again.
All right, you have to you'll have to run forward a little bit to actually hit the noodle over there.
That's fine.
By
Tap it on the
that,
ground and drag it.
by that, I just mean like 5 foot forward, essentially. Just the Salt. You might be seeing why he has complete faith in his divine at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, moving forward to Thwack.
Yes.
All right, roll to hit.
She'll be 19.
That hits. Does the silver shell do anything else aside from extra damage? And I know it makes it count as silvered.
That's right.
I can bring up book if I need to. I have it.
Just additional 1d4 damage.
Okay.
Bring up book.
Last a minute. Damage. That's going to be where's the beef?
The pyramid.
Where you at, camera? There you are. What is it? Okay. And there. Let's do a calculator.
We can help with numbers if you need help.
That's going to great. Right. Or 19 damage.
All right, 19 damage. And it's my turn for math. Okay. As you run forward, and just once again, as just picture almost like Raiden running up the tail of something, just dragging it up the spinal column,
Yes.
going along here, the radiant flare.
Actually, he wasn't running, he just like slightly hovering above the ground, flying, and just dragging it through it.
Just drag it along, his bone shards just flying off as the tail is just getting cracked from the start of the end upward.
Yes.
All right. So, enemies. Step 1. Well, unless you have more movement you want to make, Val. Alright, I'll take silence as he has no more movement.
Who, me? Yeah, that was...
Alright. Might cutting him off again. Gotta love our mics constantly having some kind of issue somewhere.
Oh, was the night coming through? Or...
If you said something, I didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, just yeah, I used my movement.
Alright. So, Skelly Boys. We got 3 Skelly Boys that are standing up, fully reattached there. Or sorry, 4. The, 2 of them hurt, 2 unhurt. Well, they're next to Danny, so they're gonna swing at Danny. As the nearest salt is, over there. But also these things just procced a thing. They didn't like that. Okay. So, this is a very compact cluster of numbers. So we got, in ascending order, we've got 14, 17, 17, 18. For hitting Danny.
3 of those hit.
Come to me, my cubes. All right. As Danny, having stood here in the after having bonked and proceeding to release a bolt of radiant bolt around you, Cam's out of sight. Salt's over there in between you and Val is fighting some kind of bone tentacle monster over there now at this point. You, however, are currently being shanked from multiple sides. The skeletons sort of just form a diamond around you. And that is 3. Let's say 3 on the first hit. 6 on the second. And 7 on the third. So 3, 6, 7, so that's 16 total.
Yeah.
How is Daddy looking?
Okay. He's fine.
Blooded is
That's
half
fine.
HP.
He's past half AP.
He's bloody.
If that's what you're asking. So he's fine.
So you've taken a little over 20 damage, something in there.
22, I think. Yeah.
But the skeletons have formed a diamond around you and have started to just shank. They're
I
doing their
appreciate
thing.
that.
But on a different kind of shanking. Val,
Yes.
Salt stayed out of range, so Salt is not a target on this yet. So, first things first on this. Does a 16 hit Val?
Question: what is he hitting me with?
His tail. Or, the tail is hitting you with tail. The non-flanged part, motherfucker.
And there's
Yeah.
none of my no allies in range of the attack, right?
Nope.
Okay, then I shall try and use my reaction to where is it? Armor of the Faithful. When creature targets you in attack, you can expend 1 divine point as a reaction. Targets must make a wisdom saving throw against my radiant saving DC. On failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. And the creature
Alright.
cannot target you until the start of your next turn. This feature does not protect you from area effects such as an explosion of a fireball.
Pocket Sanctuary.
Well, it's not an AoE. What save is it?
Radiance, which is 8 plus my proficiency plus my wisdom.
No, I meant what save is it making? Is it Wisdom?
It is, yeah, wisdom.
Okay. 12.
8, 9, 10. It meets. That's 12.
Oh. Well, that passes then. If it's meeting.
But since I use that, I still get 2 temporary hit points. I use the divine point.
And that is 5 damage.
5 damage. Going down to 3 damage.
And you get a strength saving throw.
That's gonna be 19.
19 passes as it sits there and almost whip-like slashes at you across your abdomen. Just the sound of, once again, bones screeching on metal, and right after the slash is done, it sits there and tries to coil quickly around you as you manage to just grab it and throw that bit to the side.
Still good.
The flogging part, however, is now going to move forward, and once you're still the only one in range of this, need you to make a dex save.
I shall try. Okay, cool. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Once again, above 20, yes.
Gotcha.
All the separate just whip-like ends of this thing all start to just go haywire and just whip back and forth as it sort of just slams it towards the ground towards you as just a cacophony of just bone whips just crack and snap all around you, sitting there just trying to slice everything to shreds. That is 9 halved to 4 slashing.
Okay.
Salt?
I think that is half.
Danny? Actually, it was like, Salt, Danny? Ah, so that's what that does.
I am now bloodied. I am under half. I am fine.
Yeah, I'd like to evacuate from this whole situation. I don't believe I want to be here anymore.
Well,
Did you before?
you can do that.
No.
You can do that at Cam's discretion. Or after Cam's turn at your own discretion. Cam? You would be up.
Okay. I move forward. I get to where I can see Danny. In problem. I continue moving forward because I can't see the other ones yet.
You were, yeah, you see Danny surrounded by four skeletons.
Or is there 3?
No, 1 missed. You got 4. There were originally 5, and the head just came back down and killed one again. I kept missing 3 for some reason when it's supposed to be 4.
I'm hoping if I walk forward a little more, I'll be able to see the others.
Let's see. You can see Salt.
The horrible...
You see Val's glow. You see Val's glow. The wiggly bits is not there for you yet.
Does it look like I can continue forward anymore without losing sight of Danny?
No, Danny's farther ahead than you.
I know. So can I keep moving forward without losing sight of Danny any?
Oh no, this was saying at the full 30 feet of movement type deal.
Okay.
Because you had moved back more. Or you'd moved back from things.
Is Val's light oddly in the air?
Yes, slightly.
Okay, I'm going to assume something has him grabbed. And the orb, which is closer than I am, it was wherever the hell this big, scary, wonky thing was. It's gonna go that way. As far as it can
jump. That's right, it can jump.
It's not going toward him, it's going toward what I'm assuming to be that thing's, feet/torso area underneath that.
Okay. Give me a charisma check at disadvantage for just throwing it that direction.
Okay, I'm just using his light as a guide. That's 11. So 16.
Yep, good enough. Good enough to bonk.
Dex save. 2d6.
13.
4 damage.
Ow. How will it recover?
I don't know. I can't hit it with the no more healing thing though, which makes me very sad. So that basically puts me next to Danny, right?
Not quite next to him, a little behind him.
Okay. I'll be overconfident, sure, why not? One of the not damaged skeletons. I'm gonna hit it with a guiding bolt.
Alright. Roll the guiding bolt.
That's a 16 on the die.
Yep, you're good.
46. 2, 6, 10, 14.
14!
Red bolt, pew!
You found the damage number of just under it as you slam just a red bolt into it, which now has a red glow in the skull of the skeleton, sitting there hissing and sizzling with a radiant light.
Bonus action movement. I haven't done all I can.
Alright.
I'm trying to treat the problem, not the symptom.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. You can... Well, Camp's back in sight. Danny's still got 4 skeletons around him, but Camp just blasted one in the face and that flaming spear just rolled on over and slammed into the noodle again. Val's flying and fighting it with a great sword.
Is there any way for me to tell the structural stability of the noodle?
The noodle is both...
And by that I mean... Yeah. I was gonna say by that I mean, is it effectively bloodied? Like, are the bones fracturing? Are there like lines I can see for damage? I'm just stretching.
Val was starting to quite literally tear it in half, starting at the tail end, working towards the whip-like end.
So what I'm hearing is it kind of looks like he's got this.
Yeah, Val was quite literally ripping, using his great sword to tear it in half.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Val take care of that. Then he's making his way through that. I'm gonna look over there. Are there damaged ones on the 4 remaining ones?
3 of them.
3 of them are damaged. Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. I'm gonna aim for one of the damaged ones. I'm not gonna do anything fancy this turn. I'm gonna save my last focus point for like if something goes wrong.
Would you like to aim at the guiding bolted one, or the 2 other damaged ones?
I'm tied because I could aim for the guiding bolted one. That'd probably finish it. That would probably be my best bet, actually. Let's do the guiding bolted one. I don't have magic missile on Salt. Yeah, okay, there's my crit for the night.
In a good way or bad way?
I think it's good way.
Well, I think it has a hit point,
In a good
so
way.
good job.
It has a hit point. It has a hit point as
Well, bright side is I got a crit, so I get an extra focus point back now.
Yeah.
hey, as you notch an arrow and just thunk into the side of this thing's skull as it goes rolling off.
It's just like, huh, well, that happened. Okay.
Any movement, bonus actions.
I'm trying to think. I don't really have much. Well, you see, I can't really scroll through all my features like I want to right now. I just have most of my stuff remembered.
Fair. Your bird's doing a little dance on your shoulder from killing things.
Motherfucker, it's okay, never mind. My sheet's working now. Hold on. Sorry, it hasn't been working and then it just worked. Bonus actions. Any bonus action? Not really.
Calls into the night.
Let's call into the night. Yeah, I don't really have any bonus actions on this guy for stuff, so I mean, unless I wanted to put a spray on myself, but that's not a good save DC, so no. For the moment, I'm good. I'm still where I can keep it a sight on people and get to people quickly if I need to. I'm kind of where I want to be.
All right, Danny. 3 skeletons. 3 skeletons now. 2 of them hurt.
Three skeletons now. 2 of them hurt. I don't like being surrounded.
Uh-huh.
So, and Val's already started glowing. So it's my turn to start glowing. I'm gonna use a bonus action to turn into my story form to use form of the archer, which I have turned into once before, and I don't feel the need to re-explain.
No, you see, we have to fill more time in the episode. You need to describe the magical girl transformation every time, so we can reuse animation. You know, you gotta pad out the episode, stretch it a little.
I don't feel like doing that.
But
So effectively, oh, there's a green light glowing all around me. My hair has turned white. My suit of armor has turned black. Cool, got it. I'm covered in stars now.
Danny looks like the night sky if the night sky were glow-in-the-dark green stickers.
Wait, he's not just in an oversized hoodie?
Oh no, the stars on here are white, not green. Just green
Okay.
glow. Hey, what do you mean oversized hoodie?
He has oversized hoodie energy. I'll make the rules.
I'm with Eric on this one. He gives oversized energy. Also, another one's wait.
It cut you out from most of what you said there.
Yeah, I probably kept the mic out. It was just like, yeah, I was agreeing with it. I agree with Eric. Danny does give oversized to the energy, and also Saul just being like, and this one's glowing.
Well, you've seen him do this before.
Yeah, but come on, tonight's a lot, man.
Glowing is more normal than you think. Get over it. I transformed. I'm sending a bolt at someone.
It's
I
disadvantage.
think it's the rudest we've seen Danny be.
Disadvantage for in melee range unless there's something else changing that.
Don't. No. Let me read what that does. Is it a ranged attack?
It's
Yeah, it is.
Ranged spell
attack.
attack.
It's just a list disadvantage. It's fine.
They don't have high AC. You almost usually roll very high.
Disadvantage. What is my modifier for this?
Probably +6.
Listed right there. So 20 total.
Yes.
Cool. I don't know if there's a guiding bolted one or not.
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Cool. Double cool. Where's my D8?
Guiding bolt 1 got thunked.
Lost my D8 in the darkness.
I was trying to set you up for a nice little multi-kill with an AoE.
I thought he was going to do the burst again as well.
Oh, the simple D4 that is Word of Radiance. I still can. I haven't cast a spell then.
Oh, you rolled to hit. You rolled to hit already.
That's part of my bonus action.
Hold on. Wait, that's a bonus action to shoot that as well.
Yeah, no, it's a bonus action to shoot.
When you turn into that form and every turn after.
It's just a bonus action.
Aye.
Because they started to realize halfway through design, it felt really shitty to go, here's your bonus action to activate this, now you can't do anything with it.
It's one of those things where, yes, it's power creep, but I understand it, but it also goes for anything in the past. They could have errated. They could have gone back and adjusted things.
To be fair, the errata that they put out did actually adjust a lot of things, and people collectively ignored the fact that the errata exists.
I don't remember seeing that.
It's not specifically for, like, always for all things. I'm just saying it did fix a lot of things, but a lot of people also ignore it.
Yeah. Anyways, damage on that thunk.
10. 10 radiant damage.
10 damage. Just hold as you just gather a ball of energy in your hand, just slam it into one of their faces at point blank.
That
that
is
one
not
to
a
Broly.
good idea. Yes. Because they're prone, and that's irritating.
They got up.
No, they stood up.
Oh, they stood up? I thought they were prone.
That was last turn. They stood up on their turn, and then they started shanking you.
Oh. Well, that makes things easier. Still
You know,
3
you
of them?
Still 3. Yeah, you had disadvantage to hit because they were within 5 feet of you, not because they were prone.
I'm glowing, but that doesn't really mean anything for me.
Dial points.
It means I know where you are.
I'm not going to get rid of that then.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt's another ranged attack, which means
Stick.
disadvantage.
Shillelagh stick.
With Shillelagh stick, I can just stick one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It already has Shillelagh on it. It lasts for a while.
I
So
pick the bones.
you can just stick.
What I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is make a ranged attack at which has one of them not been hit. just yet?
One, let's say you had the guiding bolt one that got finished off. You had two that were injured, which I'm assuming you were hitting one that was injured with the arrow.
Yeah, I did.
Then yeah, there's still one that just hasn't been hit.
That one. I'm going to throw an ice knife at him.
Are you sure about that?
I know I'm within range. I just need to pass the deck safe because it's a safer zone. Which is unfortunate.
Disadvantage roll to hit. Something funny might happen here. One,
I
two,
could just end up killing myself.
1, 2, and 7 are in play.
Salter's over there like, man, all these glowy people are real. Ow.
If I get hit with a fucking ice knife.
Salt isn't within range, is he? No, he's not within range.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
You fly really far.
because I have
5 feet for me?
putting myself so I can keep it in sight of everybody, which means I'm within 30 feet of everybody.
Okay, but you're not 5 feet from me.
No.
If you
we were
missed the
saying
skeleton.
his bad luck aura was in range, not ice nice range.
I made
Oh,
a joke
right.
about getting hit by the fucking ice knife.
Yeah.
Isn't that
okay.
one bad luck?
What
All right.
number is this?
So disadvantage to hit, and then all three. I'll say all three of them are making a deck save.
All three of them make the deck save, 18 to hit.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Don't
I
down
passed my
yourself.
own deck save.
What?
I passed my own deck save. I'm fine.
Uh-huh. Disadvantage isn't enough to expect people to fail in this group. On the Skelly Boys, we got 2 pass and
Oh, this save, this
One save.
DC is different from the other one.
look, it's a 17 and a 16, and so
Could have failed. I don't know. Could have failed.
Did, but it could.
so what's the D10 of the damage?
Damage is 10 because I rolled a 10. I don't think it adds anything to it.
No, just
Everything failed.
the one that had 1 health failed, so you don't need to roll.
He just dies.
As you just point blank, just sit there, cast magic for a moment, and just throwing knife, just thunk one in the forehead as it then explodes around it. And another one on the side just falls down.
I flinch.
Flinch, why?
Because you just blew the
Ice.
fuck up. What the f-
There's just an ice explosion on you. Ice. Alright.
And that's all I can do because I can't really move without, taking attack of opportunity, and I don't want to do that.
And you still got a Scootal around him.
A what around me?
That bastard I skeleton.
That thing is, sleeping. Yeah. But, Val.
Yes.
Noodle, flailing about.
I'm going to expend my last divine point. You hit him twice.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Action, bonus action. Does my
Have a
both
very-
attacks he's taking bonus damage from
Once per round on the bonus damage from the Asimir form.
okay.
You have a very front-loaded class.
He has 2 very front-loaded classes.
Okay, so first attack is going to be 18, and that one's a 19 before adding mod. But he's taking an extra D4 from both attacks because of silver.
Oh wait, oh yeah, that's right. You need to make a con save, I think, on the last 2 hits. Which both were, if it's a concentration.
No, it's not concentration. It's just 1 minute duration.
Oh, okay. No concentrate. Okay.
Components
Suck it.
VSM.
Suck it, force weapon, which does the same thing but worse. As concentration.
First attack. Gonna have. 7, 8, 9. 11. Four. First attack is gonna do 17 damage.
Alright.
Second attack.
Just continuing to split this thing in half, just running up the spine.
Like up the spine, yes.
Alright. Hang on. Wait. 17. Sorry, just doing math real quick.
Nice.
You hit above. Well, you hit above, you hit on this one, so your minimum damage is taking it out after that. How would you like to finish this noodle off?
Gonna run the sword up the spine into the middle and just cut it in half.
It's sitting there just cutting all the way until you get to just a weird bone-like null appendage that was sitting there holding all of the whip-like pieces at the end there. As you get to there, you get towards it, it feels a bit like almost hollow more. You jerk and you just twist and the entire bone just shatters as all the whip-like appendages just hit the ground, falling limp. You're able to once more see the shadows that were coiled around it almost writhe in pain as coil back up and sink down the bones into the ground.
I couldn't grab the shadows, could I?
Does not look like. They just looked kind of intangible. I'll say
Okay, combat.
I'll say if you if you want like while you're ripping and cutting this thing in half, like seeing the shadows disperse on the ground, you can try to run your hand through like where they're at if you want.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of cold. You are very used to the cold. The blizzard that you are fighting in is second nature to you. This is like fighting at home. But when you run your hand through there, it's an immediate just chill straight to your bone that feels uncomfortable. Just unnatural. It doesn't feel right. It sits there kind of like that just bad feeling in your gut that it's just wrong. As everyone else can see, though, Val finished just tearing this thing in half and then shattering the last tailpiece at the end with everything falling to the ground. Him taking a moment and just running his hand through the ground, standing back up.
I ain't see shit.
Let's see if I can shank Thaddeus one more time before the session's over.
Oh, that would count.
Joke, I'm a drink. Took a sip of my water, looked over at the green die roll. We get to critically shank Thaddeus.
Oh god. I mean, you stab him in the knee.
Critical failure, right?
No, the other kind.
It's getting Gaddafi'd.
Oh, that's a good number. Let's see.
I was joking. Don't do that.
Yes,
One
I
second.
have done so much to deserve all of this. I have stabbed one guy. I haven't stabbed anybody. I hit one guy with a stab.
Hey, you know what skeletons tend to do when they're dumb, which they normally are? They aggro the thing that is either closest or attacked them last. You are both. Okay, so that is... Let's see, yep. So that is 5 to 10 to 12.
One down. Because I have something else going for me.
Val, in just a show of heroism over there, has finished slaying the giant skeletal creature. However, finally numbers have caught up, as Danny trying to deal with just having a swarm around him, getting shanked from multiple sides before, as AoE detonating on himself took as did not manage to finish all of them off. Is Cam, Val, Salt. You are able to you're able to see one of the skeletons just right in the abdomen give Danny just a good shank all the way through. Danny falling down unconscious into the snow.
Light will flicker out.
Cam, the light just went out.
Not ideal.
Cam,
Hello.
there was only one skeleton to move. It's your turn.
The violent thrashing about that was happening over with Valtioff has come to an end, right? I no longer hear distant grunts of combat and clunkety bone things.
Nothing sliding around in the snow and ice. That sounds silent.
Okay. I mean, you only get hit the once, right, Danny? Yeah. Okay. So, the area around Danny and all the scaly tunes is less than 10 foot square, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've just surrounded him in a diamond.
Let me just check something real quick, because I may have forgotten to write the save something has.
What's she looking for?
One of the Steinhardt spells.
Ah, yes. That is, by that I can just say I don't remember it offhand.
Yep. Yeah, it's no save, it's... okay.
On hit it just do.
No, it's an area, and then there's no save if there's anything in the area.
Is it the fucking bloodborne snake whistle?
It's the mouth.
That being said, you can just, make sure Danny's not in the square.
Then I have to, try to move him. And he's surrounded by the other two, right?
No, all of them are, it's only one standing left, that's it.
Oh, it's just the one?
Yeah.
Does it look
There's-
particularly fucked up?
It's the one
I
that
can
Danny
help.
hadn't hit originally. It's the one that got ice knifed in the face, so it has a just gash out of the top of its skull.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna...
Although-
Go on.
Yeah, you'll be able to move a little and just place Danny, place it.
Well, I thought that there was more than one skeleton. If there's just the one,
Yeah,
I'm
you'll be
just
able
gonna
hit
pop it.
What is that? 2d10?
It would be, but I'm not gonna use that spell. It's a second level. Instead, I'm gonna spend the first level and Thunder Chromatic Orb this thing's stupid head.
That's a good answer.
Not a 0, not a 7. So that's a 17 to hit.
All right. So I was gonna say, we got 13 on the armor.
Yeah.
To make it easier.
4D, no, 3D, whatever. Yes, 38 thunder damage. Do I even need to roll?
Yes, actually, because it took 10, and you could roll like 3 ones.
336.
You're good. As you cast and just throw in, as they sit there, take a moment, cast magic, and just hurl a orb of rolling thunder through the air. Vibrations just hit and just shatter the skull off the top.
And then bonus action, healing light, Dane. Embrace. They're good red.
How many
Fun.
d6s?
1d6 for 1 total HP.
Just enough. As we in combat here, of just that orb rolling across the sky and just slamming into there. Are you running over there, or are you casually walking? How are you moving while doing this?
I'm still actively worried that the horseman might show up and carry me away, so I'm not running.
You would like to be closer to the group.
Yes. But right now I'm getting
Alright.
Danny up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, as combat ends for the moment, regrouping, essentially.
Are we keeping initiative because shit's still wild, or is time starting to pass normally?
Time's gonna flow, we're gonna have a bit of a flow after this.
Okay, so then my flaming sphere is probably gonna end.
Yes. So, Danny, you awaken. So you awaken as a warm red glow is around you. What kind of light would you like this to be? Is it just like orb from the heaven light?
It's more something sickly and red.
But just like red orb forms above them with a healing light down below type deal.
More like electrical stitching.
Okay. So from everyone else's perspective, do you want to have it more snake flavored too?
Well, that's the stitching part.
Okay. So as Cam is sitting there kind of reapproaching the group from being off in the back lines, Salt, Val, Danny's over there laying in a pool of blood for a brief moment before what looks to be just a brief flicker of magical energy above him as almost like red electric snakes curl along his body, sitting there and just patching up some of his wounds, almost like the way is they just biting down on that big wound for his abdomen and sitting there and patching it together slightly. Danny, you got stabbed and it felt like you blinked and now you're just in the snow. The combat is over. There was a slight red light around you as you had opened your eyes.
And now there's a bright red light around you as you gaze up at Bucket.
Huh. That's a new color.
Although that was horrifying.
What?
I'm not used to glowing red. Usually it's green, blue, or white.
It's been doing that this entire combat. Why don't you... Whatever. Get up.
Now, before my form ends, I'm going to fly over there and pick him up. And as I'm picking him up, get 15 points of health back.
Cam, you're holding a hand out, helping Danny up, and then Val just, Val the, 6.5 foot, over 200 pounds, closer to 3 with all of his armor on, just flies over and lands and then picks him up. Just places one of his large hands over the wound and lets out that bluish silver light.
Oh, okay, I guess. Thank you. Ow.
Danny,
You always
things hurt before. This is good. This feels really good. This, really dulls the pain just everywhere across your body as the bleeding in your abdomen seems to completely go away as that wound just magically stitches itself back shut.
If
And
I
just
knew
a
you were
warm
going
light
to,
for-
I knew you were going to swoop in and carry him away, I wouldn't have done my thing. I have questions about your thing, but now I feel as though I wasted mine.
I feel like you got showed up.
Oh,
Sorry. Don't go down.
They at least have riders still. We should probably head back toward the town, see what's happening there.
How's everybody else looking? By the
Wait.
way?
I'm
I literally did not even get looked at hardly.
I don't know what to make of you right now.
I'm a little bloody.
I think he meant in other ways.
Yes. I'm saving resources. You're fine.
As
I'm gonna give him cure wounds. It's not much, but it'll help.
every bit matters.
I can patch him out. Well,
Yeah, but you've helped me a bit, so I really need to help you. Thank you very much, by the way.
it's no issue.
All right. So as you guys said you were turning. Yes, Thad, you are considered.
Okay.
What?
We talked about other stuff in the past. None of that has happened to necessarily apply yet.
Just double checking.
Yeah. No, I'm still working. We still got to get to the plotline stuff for what you were talking about a while back. Thad asked me a thing a long time ago, and I said it was a cool idea and we could work with it, but
Congratulations.
we haven't got there. We haven't got there yet to do the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Don't worry about
as
it.
you guys regroup with the red and blue light mixing, making a nice shade of purple. All right, everyone is alive. Everyone seems fine. Cam's idea is to head back to town, at least to get back there a bit further. Any disagreements?
None. Oh, how much health did I get back from you? By the way?
8.
Okay.
Sorry. Close that book back up because I don't need it anymore for closing. As you guys turn back around, something you heard no footsteps, no crunching of the snow. But turning back around, the dragonborn-esque figure is standing there, unblinking, staring in the dark as you start to move back. Just slowly walking. And that's where we'll close.
Obligatory question. Toward us, or like Grandpa's finally lost it and he's gonna go wander into the blizzard, never to be seen again?
In your direction.
Damn it.
From the town, or?
From the direction of the town.
Okay.
You didn't notice it, but Grandpa speed blitzed all of you and went to the other side, and he's coming back. But no. Walking from the town towards y'all.
Alright, anything for closing?
Hey, we made it.
I think Matt got like 5 on his counter.
Yeah.
You know there are only so many numbers on a die, right?
Oh, they're not all just increasing the number.
Okay.
No, there's other
No.
things.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, everything except 20 is a critical failure.
No, I accounted for that. I accounted for that when I made it. The stages also aren't all going up. They go up in higher numbers.
Yeah. Fuck was that?
A noise. All right then.
If there is aught else, then till next time. Bye-bye.
Well,
Bye.
Cock.